Hi, everybody. Meteorologist AJ Colby here in the Weather Center. Wow, what an active weather situation we have going with Milton in the Gulf of Mexico, which is unfortunately expected to hit the sunshine state of Florida on Wednesday overnight. We'll look at some of that timing, the latest very impressive dramatic satellite images, and some of the computer models are saying for us, comparatively speaking, things are looking just fine here in Northeast Ohio. We enjoyed a good deal of sunshine with lake clouds. West side had a lot more sunshine, as you can imagine. First thing we're going to start off with is out on Lake Erie, and this is quite a lovely picture here. And we're at Fairport Harbor, looking out over the water and those beautiful puffy clouds. Northwest winds at 15 to 20 knots out on the lake. Wave action is running 2 to 4 feet out there, so quite a chop. And I think we'll continue with 2 to 4 footers tomorrow. The winds ease, and eventually wave heights may go down as well. The water temperature is currently 69 degrees off Cleveland Harbor. Okay, from outer space, let's start off with our satellite imagery here, and you can see the east side experiencing quite a bit more cloud cover to start off, but the clouds quickly diminished today, basically west of around the Lake Erie archipelago. A few little clouds, those elements floating over Chicago may get in here tonight, but won't do much in terms of precipitation, nor will they block out much of the stars. We do potentially have the chance of seeing the aurora tonight. Some folks have reported seeing the aurora borealis with the active sun. Meantime, this is the greater concern, and that is Milton, which is, as said, as we mentioned, churning away over the northwest Yucatan Peninsula down there over the Gulf of Mexico. This is extremely high resolution, very high res satellite imagery of Category 5 Milton with 180 mile per hour sustained winds, according to drop zones, which are put down by the Hurricane Hunter aircraft. Of course, Doppler radar also measuring and estimating winds in this incredibly dangerous storm. Fortunately, if you want to call it that, Milton is expected to weaken before making landfall Wednesday late night over the western panhandle of Florida, over the Gulf Coast. And we'll see a few more graphics on this now. This, according to the National Hurricane Center, showing that major Hurricane Milton, that's what the M means, that means a Cat 3 or stronger winds, expected to make landfall after the midnight hour on Thursday at Florida, with hurricane warnings up all over the place now. Obviously, this is a very bad situation for the folks in Florida. These are the early rainfall estimates, which are well over a foot of water, and this is extremely early estimates. And this is the storm surge forecast of 10 to 15 feet over Tampa Bay, from about Yankeetown all the way down to Bonita Beach on the Gulf Coast side. So this is just a really extremely bad situation. There's really no other way to look at it in Florida. These are the forecast tropical storm and hurricane winds. That wind fan taking over to western Florida. Probability upwards of 100% of those kinds of winds over the next 48 hours hitting western Florida. In terms of computer models, this is the futurecast, and we'll show you how the evolving situation over the next 36 hours does take shape. You can see the feeder bands hitting Florida and the center of Milton over the western coast. Okay, so we go back into our local region for showers and even some rumbles of thunder north of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. Maps in motion showing a weak trough of low pressure overnight tonight into tomorrow morning that swing through northern Ohio that come through with a little fanfare. It comes through dry. There's a weak frontal boundary on Wednesday that swings through. You can see that on the maps right there, Wednesday morning, settling into northern Ohio without any rain. Now, northwest PA could perhaps pick up a brief shower, but that appears to be the prevailing thinking right now, that we keep northeast Ohio fairly dry with the arrival of these two weak surface fronts going through northeast Ohio. So our forecast for tonight, mostly clear skies, crispy cool, the overnight low 45. Winds will be out of the west and late at 5 to 7. Sunset tonight is 2 minutes before 7 o'clock. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, cool, comfortable. We're looking at a high of only 63. That's quite a bit below average for this time of the year. Northwest winds will be cruising in at 5 to 15. Then we look ahead. The extended outlook here looks absolutely spectacular. Even as we're talking about the tremendous damage potential over Florida, for us, we're looking at just a superb extended outlook here. Bright sunshine on Wednesday, 67. Cool, comfortable Thursday, 64. Into the 70s on Friday. We're going to do a 72, a warmer day. Look at the overnight lows, both Wednesday and Thursday, in the 40s, 50s on Friday night, and then on Saturday, a pleasant day, bright sunshine, and the high topping out around 70 with an overnight low near 50. Keep the folks in Florida in your thoughts and prayers, everybody. Meantime, have a wonderful night tonight, everyone. And as always, appreciate you stopping by from the AJ Colby Weather Center. I am meteorologist AJ Colby. Have a great night.